recording here. There'll be no recording tonight.
Why is that? Isn't this a public meeting, ma'am?
It's private property.
But it's a public meeting. You decided to host it here.
It's a community meeting.
I know.
And it's not open to the press.
That's not how public meetings work, ma'am.
You're welcome to record my comments.
Thank you, sir.
You can record mine too.
Thank you.
This is your final request to not record the meeting per the request here.
You can call the police and let them sort it out.
If you could please leave the meeting, this is private property.
I'm not going to leave until you call the police.
Be happy to.
You know it takes a long time for the cops to arrive.
We're having a community meeting, and there's a man who is not willing to abide by our rules, and they need to have him trespass on the property. He's being belligerent and rude and insulting.
She's accusing me of being belligerent and rude by asking questions. Interesting. Of course, there are all these witnesses here who they see me being belligerent and rude, and of course I'm recording this, but amazing how they make things up. Who is the ultimate arbiter of this? Is this a city manager issue? I mean, you're an officer right now, you're trying to enforce the law. What law would I be breaking if I chose to continue to report in what I believe is a public meeting?
So without getting into more information, which is what I would need to do,
Sure.
is if you don't follow their rules on private property, and the person that owns that private property wants you to follow those rules and decides that you're going to be trespassing the location, then they can do that.
So
Say
this
otherwise.
is the letter that they posted, and so when it says community meeting, that to me tells me it's public, because I don't live in this community. So based upon this letter, that just tells me that it is a public meeting, also because it was posted all over online. It wasn't just sent to the immediate houses.
It's open to the public, and that's where we can record, and that's what I'd like for you to find out, sir.
Okay, I can try to get some more information.
Okay.
How far a radius was this notification given to people? Because I did not hear about it till this young lady told me yesterday.
Why is the church not involved in the community until after these decisions to open these shelters or request for funding?
So all your participants that come here, they have to be sober when they're here. They're not supposed to have any drug use or anything while they're here, correct?
Is there an exit plan should things not go well?
How is this going to help your congregation and not further divide the community?
Or what if it's going to be allowed, and how are you going to control that?
What's the end goal for each individual person?
Would it not be a good idea right now to plan for a future meeting so that grievances could be addressed at that one?
I don't understand your anger because
Anger?
Joe has never expressed that to me.
You've never said that you're bringing in a day shelter.
Okay.
Jenny, I didn't really.
Half the reason people are here is because people went door to door to tell people, because nobody wants this. The whole community knows it. Nobody wants this.
A majority of the houses between First Ave and Second Ave
not even
have
including
already
Fourth.
signed a
We haven't gotten
petition
there.
against this. A majority.
And we talked about 1073 that was a failure here at this church.
And we've only had one weekend to talk about it as a neighborhood.
And it's been an ongoing
And it's
problem.
already a majority.
Yeah, and it's already a problem.
You said October? We could have had this meeting in October.
Yes.
Or November.
Or before you applied.
Yeah, when we started talking about
She needs the money.
That's a doctor.
That's the only reason she's doing
I
this.
know. How is she going to use
Like,
that
it's
money
not
to get
towards
the
you, it's
She's
a
going
lot
to
frustrated. And you know it's gonna get worse, so like, don't sit here acting like it's not gonna get worse. It's annoying to lie to all of our faces.
And also, the meeting is over at 8, so if you want to continue the conversation, which I think is going to be fine for some folks.
And you won't even answer anybody's questions is ridiculous.
People keep talking over me when I try to talk. And so by taking down all the questions, we're going to be able to answer them without a bunch of crosstalk and
I appreciate that. fully.
And then, see, you're talking over me.
You talk very slow.
Are you guys, to all you people, are you all local homeowners?
Yes.
Right here?
Yes.
Okay, and we have a home over here too.
Yeah.
This is gonna hurt all the real estate
I
around
know.
here too.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
I
just bought
can't
one,
afford
too.
to stay. I can't afford to go, and I can't afford to stay.
Just alone of you coming here and doing the recording because of the public meeting, right? It's been open to the public more or less, right? And it being about a public event, we're not going to get involved in that.
Okay.
As a police. And
Okay.
Again, we're nothing that you need to concern about right now.
Okay. Thank you.
Take care.